Depleting water supplies. How Gazans are in daily struggle to meet water needs. Israel's brutality continues in Gaza as death toll in indiscriminate bombing and shelling. In Gaza, martyred 2,670 since the brutal Israeli regime imposed an electricity and water blockade on the innocent people of Gaza. Exacerbating their misery, people were struggling daily to meet their needs, with a large number queuing outside bathrooms in the southern part, with many of them did not take baths for days. The devastating blockade was imposed after the Palestinian resistance group responded with heavy force to the continued Israeli oppression of innocent civilians. The Hamas offensive was three-pronged, marking an unprecedented attack in the history of the occupied country. Israel's brutality continues in Gaza as the death toll in indiscriminate bombing and shelling in Gaza martyred 2,670, with over 9,200 Palestinians injured, the Ministry of Health said. Meanwhile, in the Gaza Strip, occupied Israeli forces were preparing Sunday for a ground assault as the country vowed to annihilate Hamas in retaliation for its surprise attack 8 days ago. Ahmed Hamid fled Gaza City with his wife and 7 children, heading to Rafah after the Israeli army Friday warned residents of the north of the enclave to head south for their own safety. "We haven't showered in days. Even going to the toilet requires waiting your turn in a line," Hamid told. "There is no food. All goods are not available, and the costs of what is available have surged. The only foods we find are tuna cans and cheese. I feel like a burden, unable to do anything." The UN estimates that about 1 million people have been displaced since Israel began a relentless aerial bombardment of Gaza. The Hamas attack left more than 1,400 people dead on the Israeli side. Palestinians queue to refill on water in Rafah refugee camp in the southern Gaza Strip on October 14, 2023. Palestinians queue to refill on water in Rafah refugee camp in the southern Gaza Strip on October 14, 2023. Report by Shahid Hussein Pirzada.